Well, I actually have a question. Thank you for asking. I have a question going back to your first story and the beginning in Korea, because I really want to know, how did a Korean soldier
Mhm.
become your best friend?
Well, he was the liaison officer from our flank division. Uh, the Second Infantry was set right in the middle of the main invasion route from the north coming to the south. And on either side, we had Korean divisions who were covering our side, and we were right in the middle. And so, in order to coordinate activities with our tactical movements and firepower and so on, we had a liaison officer come over, and he was billeted or bunked in our headquarters, and he was bilingual. So I got to know. So we were in the same barracks together, and I don't know. We just kind of we kind of hit it off, and we began a conversation. But it was a relationship that developed there. One little story about that too was that after we got the English language assistance program going, we started thinking about other ways that we could do things cross-culturally between the two armies. And I said, Chung, your headquarters is only about 10 miles away. Why don't you, and you're always over here eating and staying here, why don't you let me come up, why don't you invite me over for lunch or dinner? It's your mess hall. And he said, oh, you don't want to do that. So he held me off quite a long time, and he finally convinced me. So we went over there, and I had been eating and spending time on the Korean economy, as they say. And so it was a typical Korean meal. But the senior officers kept coming up to me with great deal of deference. And they don't do that, because rank is rank. So I was very lowly. And so as I was heading back, we were driving back together, and I said, why were they so deferential to me, a junior officer? And Chung said, you're the first American that has eaten in our mess hall in 10 years. and they were 10 miles away.
That's amazing.
And so I made a point of about every other week of having lunch at his place. And then we started doing exchanges and bringing other American officers over there.